Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition with Battle Masters. Today, topic of discussion is going to be the new leveling process. Some people hate it, some people love it. If you want to hear my thoughts, stick around. Feel free to share yours in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think about this new process. Alright everyone, so we have 7.3.5. It is live on the servers. Has been for a couple of days now. And here is one of your first looks at the leveling process. I've got a druid buddy here who just happened to be following me around a little bit, helped me with the PvP instance, killed a monk together, and now we're just kind of going around doing some things. But never mind that. Let's talk about this leveling process. What an interesting concept. That's all I have. It has taken me back to a level of nostalgia that I didn't think I'd ever get to see again. Meaning that now I have to actually make an attempt to level. I have not had to do that in a long time. It's been for years. Just hurry up and hit max level. Just go. Push. Or if you don't feel like it, I'm just going to pay $60. I'm going to get a max level, start a new character, and then that's going to be that. But now there's a whole new leveling process that is reinvented by simply making it difficult again. And by difficult, guys, I'm not talking about impossibilities. I'm talking about you have to actually try. You got to throw a rotation in there. You have to learn your skills and abilities, because if you don't, you won't be successful. You're not going to be able to win if you were to fight anybody else. It's just alright guys, so sorry about that. I have a bit of an issue there. Started to fight with that monk, and I got distracted, totally went off topic, and lost my entire train of thought. But essentially, going back to what I was talking about there with the rotations, if you don't have a rotation, you're not going to figure it out. You're going to struggle. It's going to be a hard road for you. As opposed to before, it was literally you go in, you push one button with your character. Hell, you could auto attack and survive. Just throw on a couple heirlooms, you're set. Those days are gone, and I am happy that they are gone. Let's just be real. Having to actually take some time to level, to create your character, to dive deeper into the character itself, get the quests done, unlock different things that you haven't seen in 10 plus years, for the sheer fact that in the last 10 years, all you've had to really do is strap on an heirloom, run around, kill a couple things, do some dungeons, and you're level 45 within 2 hours, maybe 3. If you're completely new to the game, but you happen to be lucky enough to have some gold and strap some heirlooms on, then you're probably looking at maybe a day you're level 45 or 50. So I think at this point a lot of folks are saying, hey, it is what it is. I'm not interested in this. I'm glad I already have max level characters. I'm going to keep doing my thing. And other people, they're flat out pissed off. Now, one thing I did want to show you guys, in addition to this kind of gameplay here, where you're seeing some of the footage that I took, just leveling, taking care of some business, I guess, in the Arathi Highlands, killing some horde, just kind of seeing what the leveling process is all about, is also the other potential downfall, which is you no longer have the ability, unless you're completely twinked out, to farm low-level stuff anymore. And by low-level, I mean 60 and lower. Essentially, if you want to farm anything old content, old world now, you're going to have to be level 62 to 65 going forward. That's just a new mandated thing. Now, I'm going to kind of test that out as I level this character. Got another about 18 levels to go, and then I'm going to see how easy or difficult it is to actually truly farm some things, and then also scale that to see how long it takes me to actually make it a farm status. everything from some of the old world dungeons, so on and so forth. Because if you haven't checked it out, now's your chance. I'm going to go to the adventure journal here. We're going to take a look at some dungeons. And we're just going to look here. We have the loots and everything. They all now scale to your level. You can see right there, scaled level 42 required. This is not a level 42 dungeon. This, I think, was level 25, 30 dungeon, something like that. If even that high. This is the old Black Fathom Deeps. Maybe even 15 to 20 dungeons. But anyway, it was one of the lower dungeons, and definitely something that at level 42 you should be able to go into and completely train wreck the entire dungeon with no problem. That's not the case anymore. If I went in there by myself, I would get trolled. So again, I'm going to go in there probably 61, 62, 63, see how long it takes before I can actually get it onto a farm status. And then also, if you guys didn't know, some of the old raids are now increasingly more difficult too. So I'm going to try to put up some footage too a little bit later. Maybe towards the end I'll put it on there, so if you're interested you can watch. If you're not interested you don't have to. But it's going to be of my paladin, who's item level 963, 966, something like that. He's up there. And he has a somewhat difficult time. Now, it's still pretty much a roll through the content, 5-shotting things at most. But at the same time, it's actually difficult. Meaning, I can no longer go through this content, hit raid bosses in 25 mode, and walk away. I have to actually do 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Now I know you guys are saying, wait a minute, you just said it was difficult. Well, if you take into comparison how it used to be I would walk up and one-shot the enemy, and it'd be so quick and fast I would even forget to loot him. It's no longer that way. Now I got to go up, but I got to actually give somewhat of an attempt, meaning push more than 2 buttons. So they're making it more difficult, but that also means that if you're level 110, you just hit 110, and you roll up into these places, you might actually have a difficult time. So what I'm going to do, in fact, actually I'm going to change it up. Instead of doing it on my Paladin, I'm going to hop onto my Death Knight, who I think is one of my least geared 110s, and I'm just going to roll through ICC. Alright guys, so I'm on my Death Knight now, and I'm on my way to ICC. I'm really looking forward to seeing what is going to happen here whenever I get there. Again, I don't know if this is going to be a quick one-shot for all the bosses. I know it wasn't for my Paladin. He had to give it a couple of rotations, but my Paladin is also like 936, 939, something like that. And my Death Knight here is only 800. So if my Paladin struggled just a little bit, he had to actually do 2 or 3 abilities. I might even have to do a half or a full rotation for content that is super old. I mean, hell, it was 2009, I think it was. So it's been almost a decade since this content was relevant. And to think that a decade can pass by and it's still somewhat hard or challenging, or you have to give it a decent rotation, that's blowing my mind away. So let me just hop in here. I'm actually going to take care of this. I know you guys are going to be mad at me, but you know, don't play Horde and you won't get killed. How's that sound? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to skip to the bosses here, and you guys can see each one of the boss fights, the interactions, how long it takes me to kill it, and kind of guess how you would do if you had a character item level 800 or lower. And then, of course, if you're 900s, really, you still 1 or 2 shot most everything. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we will see you guys here in a little bit.
The scourge will wash over this world as a swarm of sin and destruction.
Shroud! And what is this disturbance? You dare trespass upon the hallowed ground! This shall be your final resting place! All part of the Master's plan!
Hold on to your hats!
Hey, how you doing?
What in the world is that? Grab me spyglass, crewman. I me own being. Horn, sailing in fast and hot! Evasive action! Man the guns! Cowardly dogs! You say I didn't warn you, scoundrels! Onward, brothers and sisters! This is not your... What's this, then? You won't be taking this son of Iron Forge's vessel without a fight! You think you are, mister? But I got a score to settle with Arthas, and you're not getting in me way. Fire! All guns! Fire! Fire!
By the might of the Lich King. I am released.
That was Sourfang's boy, the Horde commander at the Wrath Gate. Such a tragic end. What in the... There in the distance!
Alright, as you guys just saw, I also just happened to get the hidden artifact appearance that I'll be completely honest with you, I did not know that that was there. So hey, bonus of doing this on the Death Knight here, and if you are looking for that hidden artifact appearance, it is in the chest by killing Lord Sourfang in ICC. I did it on 25 man. I don't know if you have to do it on 25 man, but that just happens to be a byproduct of this video making, so hey, that is pretty cool. So anyway, back to the video here. We're going to skip to future side, and the two little monsters up there, Rot, Fester Face, and whatever they are.
Not forget this kindness. I thank you, Highness. I was not at the battle, but the soldiers who survived.
Terrible news, everyone. Rotface is dead. But great news, everyone. He left behind. Good news, everyone. I think I protected a 2 oozes and life on Azeroth. So many delightful possibilities.
And destroy our enemies!
I can't attack that. I can't attack that.
Naxxramas was merely a setback. Power of the Orb. Valinor will have his vengeance flow.
My queen, they come.
You have made an unwise decision. We were all getting along.
I can't attack that. I can't attack that.
Feel my master's limitless power and despair. Shall I lay down, Frostborn, and throw myself at your mercy, Fordring?
We'll grant you a swift death, Arthas. More than can be said for the thousands you've tortured and slain.
You'll learn of that firsthand. When my work is complete, you will beg for mercy, and I will deny you.
Alright, so I have made it to the Lich King here. You guys see me kill each one of the bosses, just quick little clips. You also got the chance to see the extra that I got since I was doing it on the Death Knight, and I found that hidden artifact appearance from Sourfang. Let's see how long it takes me to kill the Lich King here. And fingers crossed, Hopefully I'll get invincible too. So as you guys have seen, like, this is actually somewhat difficult. Like, it's definitely not impossible. By no means is it impossible. He's not going to kill me. But this is so much harder than what it was before, where one hit and I was done. So we're going to sit back here. We're just going to listen to him talk for a minute. And we're going to cross our fingers that I actually get invincible. And if I do, you guys will get to participate in seeing it happen. I got lucky once with the hidden artifact appearance that I didn't know was there. Hopefully I'll get lucky again and we'll get invincible. Alright guys, and that is it. You got to see each boss. You got to see how increasingly difficult the bosses got. ICC 25 man. Little extra treat in there with the hidden artifact appearance, so that was pretty cool. No mount this go around, but hey, it is what it is. You know, been trying for a long time, still don't have it. Alright everyone, thanks so much for tuning in with me this week. I'm excited to announce here two things. One, I'm going to be posting every Friday for you guys, so please do check back every Friday or click that little bell symbol on my channel so that way you can see all the new stuff I'm putting out. And two, I did finally go ahead and open up a Patreon account, so if you guys want to support me, go ahead and check that Patreon account out, and then I will always appreciate any love you can put my way. Until next time, we'll see you later.